to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Good morning, everybody.
If you're familiar with the format by now, you know we don't like to mince words here. We're going to dive straight on in. So to that end, Rick, what are we doing today, buddy?
Steven Universe, Season 2, Episode 21, Too Far. 3, 2, 1, and go.
We appreciate you might not be watching this in the morning, by the way. Man, if you could, would you wear contact lenses all the time if it meant you could have starry eyes?
Maybe. Like, here's the thing. I've toyed with even, like, wearing contact lenses to have a cool colour of eye.
You would look like an edgelord.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like having Sephiroth green eyes, like, would look pretty cool, but also, you would be an edgelord.
Yep. By the way, guys, we sort of binge watch these when we record them, and I'm saying right now, Peridot does not look like she's got as big of a head as she did a few episodes ago.
Yeah, I know what you mean compared to that one scene where she had a massive head and a tiny body.
That being said, she appears to be taller than Steven at the moment, and she was the same size as Steven in that episode, so... That is very considerate of you, Steven.
Running out of ways to say Claude and record it.
I don't know why Garnet has made that decision, but it is incredibly adorable.
Dude, I love the little rustic thing of having a thing in the mouth.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a rational response. Garnet's playing that up because clearly Peridot struck a fucking nerve with that sentence. And rightly so. Yep. It's firmly established that Garnet hides fusion as a sacred bond, as it were. And to just say, oh, please unfuse because it's, I don't know, kind of gross, I guess is kind of what Peridot's implication was. Tungsten is entirely man-made, if I recall correctly.
No, it's an element. Its chemical symbol is W for some reason.
It's either then it must be incredibly hard to dig up or some shit. Because I remember someone telling me some fact about it being either difficult to work with or hard to acquire, and me just laughing because then why the fuck did I use it in darts?
It's difficult to work with. It's got a really high melting point, so they can't just process it real easily.
Right.
But when you have processed it, it's really useful. So it's like harder than diamond or whatever. Or close to diamond.
Okay. This is going to be a weird tangent, and I apologise. But, if you had to use one gem's butt as a pillow, whose butt would it be?
Probably Garnet.
I'd go for Amethyst. Although Amethyst would probably fart because she thinks it's funny.
Yeah, she would.
No one will go with Pearl's butt because as much as I like Pearl, she is not the thick.
No, it's a bony ass. I mean, look at Garnet.
Look at this cat. Is this going to be the episode where we've both established that she doesn't rate Garnet highly because fusion, and she's going to rate Amethyst super high?
Yeah, absolutely.
In the States, it is a type of sweet. Or should I say, candy.
I like that. Can you use nerd in a sentence? Nerd. Definition. You are a nerd.
Not Amethyst, I'm going to keep making that mistake and I don't know why. But Peridot thinks she's so goddamn clever with her insults. We've already seen this before with Jasper saying the only reason to fuse is to make yourself stronger in combat.
Yeah, it's a temporary solution to make weak gems stronger.
I do love the irony as well at the end of the episode of Jasper going like, "Fuse with me now, Lapis," implying that she knows she's weaker than Garnet.
Yeah. It's a cute way of taking the piss out of having to go to her shit.
It's literally like Peridot's like, haha, you need to poo. Amethyst is okay with, okay, yeah, we're getting there. Steven is a weird, like, bastardization of human and gem. That's the not evilest, but cruelest way I could have thought of wording that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's a human who has a gem, and rather than having a holographic body, he's got a meaty one. Oh man, it's like the fucking Amigara fault thing from Junji Ito.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay. It's a wall full of holes, and people feel drawn to them. And they go into them.
You should look like Jasper, but purple. That's a cute, weird pun, geometrically instead of genetically.
Yeah.
Amethyst looks pissed, and that's actually probably the scariest thing I can ever think of. She is so jovial on a regular occasion. Oh, poor choice of words. She needs a cuddle.
Like, the thing for Steven to say really is, "I'm not worried, but I am here for you."
Yeah, but Steven's 10.
Yeah. Then again, that is the kind of thing that he would say, though.
Yeah, but he has to know that that's what needs to be said. And again, it's Steven. He's not got the maturity yet to think of saying that sort of thing. Because you're being a prick.
Yep.
What are the feelings? It's actually kind of really sad that Peridot thinks that she's in the right.
Yeah. Like, it's character development in motion. We've had some good character development already, but this is where you have to realise that she kind of needs an episode of character development with each of the gems.
Yeah.
Like, last episode was the Pearl one, this episode is the Amethyst one.
Yeah.
And the Garnet one is, I think it's dedicated to itself as well.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, my mind is still sort of resting on of Jasper-sized person, but with Amethyst's personality.
Oh, we get to meet quite a few of them.
Yeah, cool. That does things to me.
Amethyst gets on with really well with them.
Amethyst just in general just chill. That's really adorable that is what happened. It is a shame that if it was Pearl or Garnet, she probably wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah. Because for Pearl or Garnet, like, they could just get poofed and reform.
Same with fucking Amethyst.
Yeah, but she likes Amethyst.
Yeah, but she likes Amethyst for the wrong reasons. For real, I'm kind of having a bit of a bias here because one of the people we follow on Twitter is called Peridot. And I'm getting vibes I can see where they're coming from.
Yep.
Did Garnet just say she blames the cows?
I missed it.
Why have you got a unicycle?
I don't know.
Oh, be a grown-up. Oh, my days. She needs to use... It's oddly endearing that she can't just say this to the face. She's defaulting to behaviours she already knows.
Yeah.
And it's cute that she's trying in her own way. Better? I don't know why that tickled me, but it did. She's got a real thing about... she's a size queen.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, like earlier on, she did say, it's making me feel small.
Yeah, I get the callback. Sorry, my mind was just in the gutter because I was just talking about Amadot. But, you know. But yeah, what did you think of the episode?
I liked it. It's one in a long chain of bangers, in my opinion. So even though it's one of the slower ones in terms of things that actually happen, the relationship upgrades that happen they're relevant throughout the entire series. But yeah, how about you?
I get you, man. Like, I guess I'm an oddity because when we did the season 1 stuff as part of the regular review, you were cherry picking specific episodes to show off gems in particular. We also did the beginning episode and ending episodes because why would you not?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of weird in that I actually prefer this sort of episode where it focuses more on interpersonal relationships and characters growing on an emotional scale rather than the crazy gem shit, which is also cool in its own way. I'm just saying it's nice. I like touchy-feely bullshit is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think this is the nice middle ground between slice of life and gems, because it's slice of life with gems, whereas the slice of life that I'm not so keen on is the towny stuff. So as much as people might like Sadie, like, I didn't think her episode was quite as strong as the ones that are more gem focused.
I mean, going back to the Sadie episode, like, I think the only moment that actually made me pop was Stephen being Stephen at the end, saving the day.
Yeah.
So that probably speaks volumes.
Yeah, dressing up as a drag diva.
It was very adorable. But yes, we should probably get on to the wind down segment of the episode. So to that end, Rick, do you have a favourite moment for me?
My favourite moment was probably the part where Peridot was just rapid firing quips and jibes and just basically being a little shit and thinking she was in the right until she went too far.
That's the sad part, isn't it? Is that none of her comments were meant to be malicious, but they were.
Yeah. But how about you? What was your favourite moment?
That very last moment at the end there where she played back her recordings of her long-winded apology.
Yeah.
It was adorable. It was a happy middle ground between her falling back on old methods, but also realising that she has to address it, she has to apologise for things to move on. And she did.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we'll move on to the final and most important question. Rick, who was your MVP?
Can I give it to the tape recorder?
I'd rather you didn't.
Now, here's the stupid thing. It's the interface that lets her grow.
You're not giving it to the tape recorder. I'm not letting you cheat to try and bump Uncle Grandpa off the standings.
Okay, no, it wasn't to bump Uncle Grandpa off, but yeah.
It's not a character. You can't use it.
But it does show up again. If we're not allowed to give it to the tape recorder, then I'm giving it to Peridot because she was the one that did the growing, rather than being allowed to grow because of the interface.
Yeah, it was a very big Peridot episode, even more so than the last one, where I think we both gave it to Pearl.
Yeah. Amethyst was a part of the episode. She wasn't a mutual antagonist the way that Pearl and Peridot were last time. So she wasn't something to overcome the way that Pearl was last week. So that's why you couldn't really give it to Amethyst for this. So yeah, Peridot did the growing. She gets the MVP. How about you?
Well, I'm gonna slap you in the face because I'm giving the MVP award to Amethyst.
Okay.
I think that she showed a lot of restraint for what it's worth. Like, Amethyst has done this before, where I've always thought her instant reaction is going to be volatile or aggressive. And yes, she was volatile and aggressive, but she didn't take it outright on Peridot. She kind of shunned her a bit, gave it a silent treatment, because she clearly wants to make a relationship there, make a friendship, forge a bond. But fuck, Peridot is making it so difficult. And yeah, Peridot did do the growing, and I was tempted to give it to Peridot, but I think the MVP award deserves to be shouldered by the pair, so I'm giving it to Amethyst.
Yeah. Man, Peridot getting all these MVPs is like that meme that I shared the other day of Gura joining and becoming instantly number one of the subscriber count.
I mean, I don't think Peridot's going to come close to Garnet on the final standings, but we'll find out in about 4 episodes' time, so...
Yeah, we've got 4 episodes. I don't think it's possible for Peridot to win, but then again, she's doing a good job of closing in.
I don't think it's impossible at this point, but it's going to be damn hard. It's going to be interesting to see, but you guys are going to have to wait a bit longer to find out, as are we. So tune in next week where we see the next, hopefully another Peridot-flavoured episode of Steven Universe. See you then, guys.
Yeah. Join us again for another Non-Stop review. Bye-bye!